I figured that we would make a quick little recap video of our trip that we just took 2 months ago that we don't remember anything about anymore. So we went May 16th through the 20th, and if you haven't watched all the videos that we took, I will make sure to link them down below, because we did a video for each day.
And it was just you and I.
It was just the two of us, even though somebody else is going to come join us right now. I can hear him. He just took a nap, so he's just waking up. Whoa.
Whoa.
Oh, you want to sit with mommy? Okay. Yep, so we went in May for 5 days without him. And it was so nice. Like, I missed him because it was the first time that we'd ever been away from him for more than like a night. But it was so nice, and I love this kid so much. This is so sweet. But yeah, so we went for 5 days without him. So our first day we went to Hollywood Studios and did kind of the big thrill rides.
I remember eating pizza rizzos.
Yeah, we had pizza rizzos. I'm pretty sure I had a cookie num num.
We had a cookie num num.
I had the grown up lemonade at Toy Story Land at Woody's Lunchbox, and it was so good. I'm still thinking about it. I'm definitely gonna get another one in September. Whoops, spoiler alert, we're going back in September. Then we went to Magic Kingdom and we did my favorite thing, which is ride Big Thunder during the fireworks. So that was a lot of fun. It's a lot less crowded and way cooler to be on a roller coaster and watching fireworks.
Yeah, it was fun because there was people waiting. We were literally waiting and staying up by the cast member just so they could see the fireworks, and then right when we left, the fireworks started. So
yeah, so they probably just wanted like more exciting fireworks.
I don't know.
But that was really cool was we rode and saw the beginning of the show, and then we walked over to Haunted Mansion, and I recorded it so you can see it in the video below. But I took a really cool video of like the facade of Haunted Mansion with the fireworks coming up behind it, and you could hear the Happily Ever After music. It was really cool. So yeah, so that was our first day. And our second day on Friday, we went to Magic Kingdom and we got my favorite food of the entire trip. I was wearing this dress and I made you take pictures of me with it in front of the purple wall. I'll put a picture of it in here while he's thinking about it.
Oh, the donut.
There it is, the donut.
The donut was delicious though. That was really good. Like I was like expecting it to be stale and not very good, but it was nice and.
It might have been one of like the best frosted donuts I've ever had.
I wouldn't say the best frosted donut I've ever had. I was like, but it was a good quality donut. I was just again expecting commercial, half stale. You want some cereal?
Anyway, so yeah, so the donut was really, really good. It was massive. I think it was $8.99 before tax, so it's like $9 and change.
But it was like it's 4 donuts worth of donuts.
Yeah, it was supposed to be done at the end of June because it was only supposed to be for like the Mickey's 90th pop-up surprise, whatever. I haven't heard anything either way if they're still being sold or not. I can probably check and see.
I mean, I'd love to have one of that.
I would love to have one in September. So Disney, if you watch this, because obviously one of the 14 people that watches this is definitely Bob Iger and is watching. So,
yeah, but it is.
But it is. So yeah, that'd be really cool to have that in September.
Yeah, it'd be fun. I would take that. I mean, if worst case, we can get one of the Joffrey's ones, which
those were really good too.
They weren't. I mean, they weren't as good, but because it was really greasy when we went towards the end of the trip. That was.
Yeah.
It was kind of. Oh, maybe it's because I had it in the bag and didn't eat it right away, but.
Yeah, we did keep it in the bag from our hotel to Hollywood Studios.
So.
Yeah, so we did that. We had People Mover. We got to see the start of the construction of Tron.
Yeah, the first couple tracks that went up. Because there's only one track on there.
Yeah, and now it's.
Putting the second piece of track on, and then we saw other people's videos.
Yeah.
You said where it's pretty much done.
Yeah, well, I don't know if you've seen anything like recently, like the past couple of days, but it is.
No.
There's even more track. They've put down even more outside of that kind of middle stuff. And then we went to Epcot.
Mm-hmm.
don't remember what we did in Epcot, but we did test track probably.
Yeah, we did test track. We're doing test track.
I know that we didn't do the Season Nemo and Friends because I was gonna be sad because Josiah wasn't there and that's his favorite ride.
Didn't we do Spaceship Earth? Not Spaceship. Yes.
Yeah, Spaceship Earth. Mission Space is another day.
I don't remember.
But then we went home. We went back to the hotel early that night because we had our Keys to the Kingdom tour the next day, and it was amazing.
Yeah, it was good.
I really, really enjoyed it.
You think you know everything and you go on the tour and you're like, oh, I had no idea.
Yeah, it was really cool. I was super excited. I was actually more excited to go backstage before lunch and see the parade floats than I was to do the utilidors.
Yeah, it's weird. It's like it's not what you expect, but it's what you expect.
Yeah,
like, it's
it's not anything glamorous.
Because you're not on the stage, so I guess it's not glamorous. I mean, it's still nice and it's organized and everything's well kept, but
Yeah, we saw a couple princesses while we were down there that were obviously not like fully in character because they weren't on stage. So that was really cool. But I liked seeing the parade floats. Like we got to be really close to them and learn about how they work.
Yeah, and all the water from the Pirates. Was it Pirates or was it Splash Mountain? The Splash Mountain's crazy. Like that was so much water. Like it was huge. I felt like almost scary to look over the edge of the water. The reservoir was crazy.
Yeah, so and our lunch was pretty decent. We had Pecos Bill, which I finally figured out how to say which way it is.
I thought it was really good. And then
I just got a burger, so it wasn't anything.
I had their chicken bowl. It was really good. It's not Chipotle, but it was good enough. Like
I like that
my reference point for rice bowls is Chipotle.
Because clearly Chipotle is like superior, like the best burrito bowl or whatever that you can get, a rice bowl.
Rice bowl, that's correct. It is, in my mind.
And that was really fun. And then we went back to the hotel because that was at 8 o'clock in the morning until 1. So then we went back to the hotel. We took a nap, which I wasn't planning on taking a nap, and then did. And we went to Animal Kingdom. We did Flight of Passage.
Great ride.
Fantastic ride. We went to Restaurantosaurus where I got a delicious drink. And you got that.
A black bean burger. It was also delicious. It was very, very good. I'm kind of craving one right now.
And then.
Or a rice bowl.
And then I did Everest. I don't remember, did you do Everest that day? I think you did.
No, I filmed you doing Everest that day.
No, because we went.
No, I did. Yeah, I did.
Yeah, so you did do it that day. Because he doesn't like Everest.
I don't dislike Everest. It's just I don't get all excited to go down Everest.
I love it. And then we did a later safari, which wasn't the best safari we've ever had.
No, the one we had the time before.
April was the best one that we've ever done.
Because it was physically dark outside, and animals were out everywhere.
Yeah, this one it was dusk, so they were all kind of.
It was like the transition stage.
But what was cool was the hyena.
Yeah, hyena whooping.
Whooping was really cool.
Lions were pacing though.
Yeah, the lions.
We saw the male and the lions pacing, but most other animals in our just kind of disappeared off.
Yeah,
the giraffes were off in the
yeah.
corner. We didn't have like the rhino line against the road on the edge of the road and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and then we went to Magic Kingdom, which I didn't film anything of or take any pictures, mostly because I was exhausted.
So therefore we didn't go. If you didn't film it or didn't go on social media, did you actually go?
No. But we were there, we wanted to stay, they were open until midnight, and I wanted to stay until close to get like the really nice pictures of the main street at close, but we were just so tired.
Yeah, it's tiring.
Exhausted, because we'd been up since, 6?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was that day.
3.
Day 3, so that was Saturday. Day 4, Sunday. We went to Epcot again.
Got your...
I got my bacon cheddar roll.
What did I get?
You got that like pizza thing with olives on it.
Oh yeah, that was actually really good. The little it was like focaccia with like Gruyere and tomatoes and olives on it. That was actually really good.
Yeah, France is the place to go for food. And then
there's a lot of places to go for food, but
but for quick food.
Yeah, if you want better quality quick food, then the hell's it? In French pavilion is where you're gonna go.
Yeah. Then we just kind of walked around, did Spaceship Earth again, did Test Track again.
You got stuck on the one side of the bridge because they're bringing the stuff
Always.
across.
Oh my gosh.
It's so hot there.
Didn't we get stuck 2 days on this trip? Or was there one? It was one.
I remember one day.
I remember one day just being so hot. I think we got stuck both times.
And we were right up against the bridge too, and it was like hot.
Right before. Oh man, it was disgusting that day. But then we went to Animal Kingdom again for the last time for the trip. Rode Everest a bunch of times. I did.
I filmed it from the other side, so if you see some cool slow motion video, that was me.
Yep. And then Monday, the last day, we had to pack the night before and we're exhausted because we did the early morning magic?
Yeah.
Yeah, early morning magic at Toy Story Land.
Which was a lot of fun. That
was
the best
fun.
part.
That one I was not sure if it was going to be worth the money to do because I thought $79 per person plus tax was a lot of money for an hour and a half. But it did come with a continental, is that the right word? Yeah, continental breakfast.
It was a choice of entree as well. So entree plus continental.
Which was pretty. The food was pretty decent.
Yeah, I had shrimp and grits. It was delicious. Yeah, shrimp and grits was delicious.
Yeah, and I had the chicken and donuts. But yeah, so we got up really early, got to Hollywood Studios, and then if you're ever considering doing one of these early morning events, go and do the rides first, and then get breakfast after because they're open. You know, if the park opens at 9 like it did for us, then you get food through 10 o'clock. So rather than eating breakfast when you could be riding rides, do it after when everybody else is in the park.
I think it's just what everybody else did because the time we got over there's a lot of people in there that were eating. So I think the transition. Yeah. I mean, that makes sense. Why would you go to eat breakfast first when you only have an hour and a half to ride as many rides as you want, knowing that other guests are going to come at 9 o'clock and they're going to crowd the whole thing. I think because we went back when we were done breakfast to see what it was like, and the line was already like an hour just for.
No, it was longer than that.
Or longer than that for Slinky Dog. It was nuts. Yeah. So yeah, we was Slinky Dog 3 times in a row. Then we did Aliens.
And then Toy Story Mania.
And then we got back on Slinky, and that was about all we could get because the park was opening. But
yeah, well, Slinky, if we had kept going on it, like if that had just been what we wanted to do and see how many times we could have gone on, we probably could have gotten on probably like 5 or 6 times before the line started kind of getting longer. Yeah. But like the line to meet the characters is really long, so we didn't do that, which is fine by me.
Yeah, it was weird. I mean, it's because a lot of parents have their kids there with them. Yeah. They can't go on the rides, so they have to meet the characters instead, which I don't think. If you have young kids and you can't go on the rides because they're your kids, I wouldn't even go. I wouldn't even. Like, we had Josiah with us, it would have been like, it wouldn't have been as exciting.
The Magic Kingdom one would have been okay, but again, like, it's only in Fantasyland, so we would just ride Small World and Peter Pan for an hour and a half. No thanks. But yeah, so we enjoyed that. That was fun, and then we went to Magic Kingdom, did a couple rides, just kind of walked around, said goodbye to the park, and then
got tired.
And we got really tired, and so we went back to the hotel, and with an hour before our Magical Express came, we said, hey, let's walk over to All Star Movies.
Yeah, that was cool. That was a cool walk.
So I wanted to find a pin that was resort specific that said like All Star Resorts, and they only had it at movies. So we walked over and got to see
Toy Story side, Mighty Duck side,
the Fantasia.
A little bit of the Fantasia.
And the 101 Dalmatians.
Yeah, it's cool. That's a cool. I think we've never stayed there, so I think it's new for us. So like, I'd like to stay there. I'd actually like to stay there when we get a chance.
Well, we are. So.
No, we're not.
Yeah, we are. That's where we're staying in a couple months.
Oh, yeah.
That's literally where we're staying in September.
I thought we changed for some reason.
No.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, we're going to stay there. Hopefully we can get the Toy Story side.
We won't get Toy Story because we are only having standard, and that's in the preferred area.
Well, that's dumb.
But that's another story for another day of our prepping for our September trip, which I'll make a video for that eventually. But yeah, so then we just walked around and then went back to I really liked their gift shop and their food court. It was really, really cool.
This seems updated compared. I guess we stayed at All Star Movies. All Star music the most, so it's like you're used to it. So
yeah, so because that was our third trip.
But
yeah, that was our third trip to music, and while it's nice, we also were in the complete back of the hotel. We were in the country section, all the way in the back, and so it was cool to stay in the new section, but it was just so far away. And
it really was. I mean,
it was compared to our last trip where we stayed in the jazz section.
Yeah, but the first time I went though, I felt like we stayed even farther away, even though it wasn't farther away.
Yeah, it was about the same distance.
But it felt longer. Yeah, it felt longer to get there, I guess.
Yeah, but
I mean, it wasn't bad. I mean, it's not really. I mean, none of them are really that big of a park. I mean, we probably could have walked to the other All-Star and gotten their bus for the same distance.
no.
No.
No. But yeah, so that was our trip. That's kind of an overview of what we did. And so really the big highlights of the trip that we did that were new or different for us was the tour and the morning magic. And I think both were great. I think they were a great value for the money, especially because they come with food. So my kind of criteria of seeing if it's worth it is taking the price of what you would pay for that lunch or that breakfast or whatever, and then looking at the price and seeing if it's worth it. So
Went to downtown Disney and did go to Wolfgang Puck.
he means Disney Springs.
It's all the same.
Yeah, we went to Wolfgang Puck, which was.
It was good. I had an old fashioned, and which was delicious, and then I had, which was an alcoholic drink, and then I had a Cuban, which was, I wasn't expecting it to be spicy, but it was delicious that it was spicy.
And we had these like blue cheese truffle sauce chip.
Yeah, they're like chips that had blue
They're
cheese
really
and
good.
blue cheese truffle sauce on it. Yeah, it was delicious. Those
I'm
were
not
good.
sure if I would go back.
I'd
Only
like to
because
go
I
for
didn't.
I'd like to
yeah.
go for dinner, but I feel like it was like a lunch was kind of like they don't really do lunch. They're just open for lunch because
Everything else is
everything
open.
else is open.
Yeah, I was a little.
It didn't feel like a lunch place.
I wasn't disappointed, but like their online menu said that they had steak frites, which is really what I wanted, and then it wasn't on the menu. So I had gone in like really like being like, this is the one menu item that I wanted, and kind of why I made
So
the
she didn't eat
reservation.
anything other than the chips.
Literally all I ate was the chips.
Oh, we had the sorbet too, which was good.
Oh yeah, we had the good
Those
sorbet.
trio sorbets.
I mean, it was a good good hotel. It was a good restaurant,
Mhm.
and I liked the atmosphere of it a lot. Our server was great, but it just, I wish that there was. I don't know. I wish that the steak frites were on the menu.
We should just gone across the street and got chicken guys.
I literally wanted.
I would have been fine with that. Like I would totally
I
cool with
kind
the
of
chicken
just
guys.
wanted chicken, guys. So our next trip, we don't have any dining reservations made yet, and we'll probably keep it that way.
Yeah, because we just stop by and grab something. I mean,
Like chicken guy.
chicken guys is good. I would like a dining reservation, but maybe we can just kind of see if we can find one while we're there.
Yeah, because it all. I mean, Josiah is so unpredictable of what time he's gonna want to eat,
Time he wants to eat, if he wants to eat, what he wants to eat,
when he's gonna nap,
when he's gonna nap. He's
if he'll nap,
yeah.
if he's gonna just want to swim all day, which is probably something that'll happen. But anything else that you can think of from this trip?
Nope. I'm just ready to go again.
Yeah. So our countdown is.
It'll be hot this next time though.
Yeah, because we're going at the beginning-ish of September, which was not planned to go right after Galaxy's Edge opened. But it is what it is. We had planned it kind of so that we would go before, because it's going to be just Mike and Josiah and myself. But it'll be okay, and I think that we'll make a fun time out of it as long as we have a couple fast passes done.
Yeah, well, it'll be more of a Josiah trip, so it'll be a little bit, I would say, slower pace. We won't ride all the big rides because we don't. We want to meet some more characters and do fun stuff for him, keep him entertained. As long as I'm fed, I don't really care.
As long as you're
As
fed,
long as let me buy food, I don't really care.
as long as he's fed, as long as Josiah gets to go on Dumbo and on Nemo, and as long as I don't know, get to take pictures of her on the purple wall and be super basic.
Yeah, as long as I get to eat.
As long as I get to pin trade, there we go.
I don't think I'm gonna eat vegetarian this time. I mean, I'll eat some vegetarian stuff because there's a lot of good stuff. But that was my challenge last time. I did a pretty good job, I think. I only had a couple times where I ate some chicken or a chicken finger because my rice bowl had chicken in it. But
Well, you had that Cuban too.
I had a Cuban, which was delicious.
Yeah, so I think that's kind of it. I think we'll probably do a video soon of what we're going to be doing on our upcoming trip and kind of how that trip has come together, because I'll give you a hint, it was supposed to be a 5-day trip and now it's technically it's
5.
7.
It's 5 full days
It's now 5 full days, but it's turned into a 7-day
7. We're going to
trip.
be there. Yeah.
We're going to be physically in Disney for 7 days.
Yeah. So how about this? How about anybody who is watching this, the 12 or 15 of you, if you're a Disney fan.
Really, like 4 of those are actually
If you're a Disney
of
fan,
me.
leave us a comment of what either your favorite thing that we should get at Disney as a food, as like a meal, like a breakfast, lunch, or dinner thing, not just like a snack, a meal.
AKA just not Dole Whip.
I mean, I had a Dole Whip the other day. But,
Anyway.
Or like, what's your favorite? What's a restaurant that we should go to that's not in the parks?
Yeah.
A hotel restaurant or an off-site restaurant, including downtown Disney or Disney Springs. Or
Well, maybe not off-site because we won't have a car.
Well, I mean, on Disney property, but not in
so
the
at
parks.
a hotel or at Springs.
Yeah, and what we should get there.
Oh.
Maybe I'll make a list of all the things we should get, and I'll do that as a goal, as a mission.
Okay. Well, I think that's it. I think Josiah wants to come say goodbye. Can you look at Mommy's camera
Moving on.
and say bye-bye?
Bye-bye.
Say see you later.
See you later.
Peace.
Peace.
All right. Well,